do you have more than 14 initiatives?
No problem.
No, then we're fine.
All right. So, hi everyone. I am Karamveer Singh. I'm the president of Professional Development Club. Some of you might know me. Some of you I work with daily. Some of you might be meeting me today for the first time. Today we are here to present all the current open opportunities and projects that we have, and also to give you guys a glimpse of like what potential opportunities can we have in future. So like if you guys have an idea, we are always welcome to work together.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is a health related project with one of like research. This is a research project with the health medicines. So we have 3 teams here, and we are looking for people like who can work on or are like excited to learn JavaScript, HTML, React, and Python, and are interested in data analytics. We are also open for the engineering management role. And for further information, you can like I'll share more links with you about the application, how it works, and you can like go there and visit.
I've actually shared the link to the app in the chat, Nefrid.
Thank you, Professor.
Yeah, so the link's in the chat. If you want to see the app, you can click on it.
Should I move on, Naprit?
Yes, Karam. It's like pretty much clear in this all the opportunities.
Yeah, so this is the project that Professor was just talking about, the project that Claudia is working on with Ottawa Public Health. We are basically trying to use vegetation, roadside vegetation and vegetation barriers to reduce air traffic, to reduce heat stress. And there's a lot of different streams of students can work on these projects that are currently going on, and we might as well like bifurcate into multiple projects from related to this thing. For more information, you guys can connect with Claudia, who is on this call. Claudia, I would request you to type in your email in the chat.
And I would just add, mapping technology and analytics is also part of it, because they're doing this for all the they're doing this for 1 or 2 routes in the city, but eventually they'll want to roll it out so that they've got this understanding across many routes throughout the city. So GIS mapping and analytics are also part of it.
So moving on, we have our own Professional Development Club's website, and it is also an ongoing project, and it will be, this began in last semester, in fact, in last summer, and we have front-end developers needed, we need back-end developers, we need project managers, we need software testers. There are a lot of ideas that I have in my mind, and I guess the team is not big enough, so we are a little bit slow in implementing everything right now. So we would love to have more people on the team so that we can delegate tasks accordingly and move faster with all the testing and all the different idea implementations.
Yeah, and I just want to add, for the engineering management and DTI students in particular, that all the projects you're seeing really need more work on understanding what the service or product offering is that's being brought to the market. So PDC isn't just a website, it's an organization that's trying to provide technical resources to companies in the region. And so having the engineering management or DTI perspective on what PDCI is trying to achieve with its website and how to manage it would be good. Similarly with the projects with Ottawa Public Health, and similarly with Can Be Well.
Thanks for mentioning that, Prof.
And on website, I want to add, like, you can visit this website to see more projects too.
I'll be coming to that. Don't worry. So then we go with a level of heat stress mapping. So this is like a multi-phase or I would say multi-part project for a few routes that were provided by City of Ottawa. Our students have been working on figuring out how good those routes will be for Ottawa bikers. And one part of the project was to actually calculate temperature throughout those routes, and that's where electrical and mechanical engineers have been working to develop equipment that they will be using to mount on a bike and actually ride the bike and see what temperature they see in different parts of the city, different parts of those routes. Then we have another student, Farzane, who is currently leading the partnership with Bike Ottawa. So Farzane had been working on using data from NASA satellites to have heat stress information ready for each route. Then there was another student working on how much sky view is available, so that way we can figure out at what time of the day how much heat is there in the street. And then there was another student working on implementing an algorithm to calculate how much part of the route that a biker wants to go will be shaded by buildings or trees. So recently we have a potential partnership building up with Bike Ottawa, where we will be implementing all this data into a priority setting application that can be color coded on a map, and if you guys visit the Bike Ottawa website, you will find maps there, and they have maps for traffic stress, they have maps for multiple different things. So we are trying to present this heat stress mapping throughout the whole Ottawa maps on the Bike Ottawa website, and that will be going on in a partnership with Bike Ottawa. We need project managers, we need JavaScript developers, and we need ArcGIS students who know ArcGIS. We data analysts and civil engineers, mechanical, environmental, all are welcome to work on the project. And for this, you guys can contact me, or you can contact Farzane.
And I put the link for maps.bikeottawa.ca in the chat.
Thank you, Prof. Also, Claudia, can you paste Farzane's email in the chat as well, so they can always.
Okay, I'll do that now.
Then we have this opportunity for the coming summer, and this is like a paid co-op internship opportunity, and this is with Transport Canada. It's basically revolving around RPA, robotics process automation, and they will be training the students who are selected for that experience with UML activity. This is more revolved around computer science, so experience with UML activity diagrams, SOAP REST web services, and if you have experience in JavaScript application development, that would be very good.
So let me just add. No, go back.
Yeah.
So you put you should only use DTI, not electronic business technologies. EBT doesn't exist anymore. But just to add that I'm talking with Transport Canada now, and we'll probably be designing a course related to this technology that people can take to get trained up on what you need.
Okay, so a course around RPA, Prof?
Yeah, it'll be around business process management, and it's not robotics process automation, it's robot process automation. It actually has nothing to do with robotics. It's more like a chat bot. You'll have a task bot that you can set up to do an information task for you. probably using the product Appian. We had a course before using IBM BPM, but the government's now switched to Appian. So I'm actually working with someone in the government who does training for the government, and together we'll figure out some training for students here on UOttawa. Even if you don't get the particular co-op internship position, we'll be able to do training and projects related to this. Karen, do you have someone who's a contact for this in PDC, like who's going to be the lead person for this?
Well, Prof, basically this is how we work. Like, as long as we don't find another person, we always have Rupleen because she's the initiative manager. And
yeah. So if Rupleen or someone on behalf of Rupleen can put her email in the chat, that would be the contact.
Okay, Prof. I'll put it. I'll put that. Or now, Preet, can you paste the Rupleen's email in there? Also,
yeah.
I'll
put it.
Okay, go ahead. Oh yeah, you did it. So since this is a potential opportunity, guys, as Prof said that Prof will be working with Transport Canada to turn this into a course. So I would like to add one thing is that we have one opportunity where one of the students can be the lead contact for this project within PDC, and then that person will be connected with Transport Canada through Prof Liam, and he will be driving the conversation from PDC's end. So right now we have Rupleen, who is the initiative manager and initiative and projects manager, and she's like the first point of contact for all projects, but we always are on the lookout for student leaders for opportunities like this. Let's move on. So we have a few volunteer projects with Bank of Canada, and recently we came across another summer paid internship opportunity with them. Volunteer projects we have, this is mainly like data science projects or data analytics projects or even research analytics projects. Then we have, we called for ideas from students, and right now we have around 5 different ideas formalized. One of them is like building CPS data pipelines. So Bank of Canada is actually working with CPS data, and it was mentioned by them that working with CPS data is not very user friendly. And if we can create some data pipelines or tools that make that process easier, that would be good. Yes,
Karen Bear, what is CPS?
So I'm not very sure, Prof, but it's like a data set, and that if you search on Google, you'll find it. It's like a publicly available data set, and it is used by Bank of Canada.
Yeah, it's current population survey.
Okay, all right, Prof. All right.
Yeah, so basically, Bank of Canada likes to know what the population is thinking or up to. So they like sentiment analysis, which is the next one in social media, and there's this publicly available current population survey data from which is actually from the U.S. Census Bureau, but is probably relevant to Canada as well. But maybe there's a Canadian one as well.
Okay, thanks for adding that, Prof. And then we have this summer paid internship opportunity. Navpreet, it will be good if you can share the link in the chat from the email that you got from Astha. This is like a data science system development opportunity. So it's basically focused towards computer science, data engineers, data scientists. You need Python, and you need experience working with large data sets a little bit. And knowledge of R and Tableau is considered an asset in this one.
But this could be relevant to anyone in DTI, system science, engineering management, even electrical engineering, as well as computer science.
Yes, Prof. So basically anyone interested in system development or data science, they are good to go. You can find all the information on the official website, and Navpreet will be putting the link in the chat. Burn class is like a a data provider that provides a data set to use, and the data set involves everything related to the job market. Like which companies are hiring for which roles and which experience levels are being, what percentage of students are being hired for which experience levels. And Prof got this access for the Burning Glass dataset, and a few students are working on it right now. They are trying to get insights from that data. They're trying to create reports, and they are working on this analytics dashboards and everything. Some of those students will be graduating this term, so we will for sure. Yes, Prof.
So I just put Yilin Yang's email address in the chat. Jackson, I know you've been talking with Yilin. If you are working on this project and you want to put your name in the chat as a contact as well, that would be great, Jackson. But if you're not sure about how much you're involved and you don't want to put your email address, that's okay. And this is of interest for two reasons. One, just to work with a database, just like we had the current population survey and the other one. The Burning Glass database is a very comprehensive database of, it scrapes every single job posting that's posted on the web in Canada. And then they process that data to give they process it and clean it to give a very detailed breakdown of what jobs are being advertised where, what skills are being looked for. So anyone interested in data analytics will, of course, enjoy this project. But it also, and this comes into the engineering management side of it and the DTI side of it and even the system science side of it, it also is a very useful tool for PDC as an organization, so that a chemical engineer might be interested in knowing what jobs are out there for chemical engineers. And this database gives a lot of information. So it's partially on the data side, just practicing your skills, but it's also very much of strategic significance to PDC and strategic significance to the faculty as we plan out what skills are needed, what we have on our courses, what projects we should have, what we should be doing, and what you should be doing to help yourselves find jobs when you graduate. And it's completely unrelated to FX innovation, which is the next one.
So one thing I would like to add is that one way of getting involved in the Burning Glass project is also that you guys can, think of what questions do you want answered if you have access to this data set, and then you can always shoot those questions out on a PDC group, or you can email them to or message them to Yilin. And she's the current lead contact, and she'll get the team working on getting a report or getting an answer to that specific question. So basically, we are always on the lookout for what insights can we derive from this data set as long as we have access to it. And it is good to have more minds thinking on what questions can we answer instead of a few. So that's one way you guys can get involved as well. FX Innovation, it's a cloud computing company, and they have been in touch with Prof. Liam, and they are planning on having a training/internship program, and they're planning on hiring around 100 students throughout Canada. And we are planning on having at least 10 students out of those 10 positions out of those 100. And this is like a potential training/internship opportunity that might turn into a full-time hiring role. Currently, we have a student lead, and that is Paramveer. Navpreet, if you can share his email. So if anyone is interested in such a role, you guys can send over your resume to Param, and our first order of business is to vet your resumes and have a set of best selected resumes. So whenever we next connect with FX, we send them we have these great candidates for the roles that you're looking for. I'll move forward.
So is that Parampreet Singh? Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, that's good.
I think I forgot to delete FX Innovation on this slide. Sorry, guys. We have another mobile health unit that was proposed a while ago, and it was proposed by one of our alumni, Ephraim, who is currently working at Siemens. Abdullah is the lead contact for this. The idea for the project is to have a small health clinic built inside a, you can say, a van or a trailer that can be taken anywhere, whenever, wherever the need be. And currently the project is in an analysis phase where they're looking for like what applications can it provide, what technology is feasible and things like that. Most probably by the next semester we will start to work on the software part, or maybe somewhere around the hardware as well. Any biomedical students or system science students, DTI students, EMP students, computer science, electrical engineers, mechanical, everybody is welcome. If you guys like the idea, you can always connect with Abdullah, and we can work from there. Then there is one hostile environment navigator robot. So this was proposed by Surush, who is a part of the student community, just like you guys. So as I said in the beginning, new ideas for projects or opportunities are always welcome. So I would say, you guys can come to us anytime and say, hey, I have this idea. I want to work on this project, and I want a few teammates who can perform these roles, right? So for example, Surush came to us and said, I have this idea, and he wants to develop a robot which can be used in disaster situations, which can navigate any kind of environment, like rubbles of concrete or things like that, and which can look for life signs so that it people can be saved, and things like that. He wants he can provide the leadership for the role, and he can provide some assistance for electrical side of the project, but he wants someone who can work on the mechanical digital designing, like this CAD, computer aided design. And then he also wants someone to work on the vision of the robot. That will be some like AI computer vision project in itself. And then there is an electrical engineer working on the project who kind of got a lot busy in other things, and he's dropped now. So we need one electrical engineer, one mechanical engineer, as well as one computer science or AI engineer right now. Then we can, so I have this, his email is smema016@UOttawa. I'll post it in the chat in a while. Just a few slides left. So for any other information, guys, or you can always visit. So for detailed information on these projects, if you visit gespdc.com, you will find a project list section, and you'll see all these projects listed there. And each project will have detailed information. You can always reach out to me or Ruplin or Navpreet. So Navpreet is the best person to reach out if you want any queries around 5902 answered. Ruplin is the best person to reach out to if you want any specific or any general project discussion. And then if you want to reach out to some person who is from your own stream, you can reach out to program coordinators. So program coordinators are like PDC contacts within each program. So you'll find all their contact details on the website. And let's move forward. Now, if in case you didn't see something that interested you, like in case any of these current opportunities are not from your field or not of your interest, we understand that, and we have a few ideas on how to work around that. One thing you guys can do is you can always connect PDC with the industry that you want to be working with. like you might have some connections there. You might have some friends who are working on startups. You might have some friends of friends who are working at some other company that you think will be good to work at. And you can connect them with PDC. We will present them what we do, and we will present them how we can help them get students, awesome students like you. And then we might be the bridge via which you can actually get a project or an opportunity to work at that position. One example, one story I would like to share is that we had a similar session in the beginning of the semester in the 5902 class, and there was a student named Perni Taibi who was there. She came to know about us, and then she had a friend who was working on a solar cell startup named Solar Ventures in Vancouver, and she connected PDC with her friend. Her name was Sahar. So now, Sahar gave us a few opportunities that she wanted students for. We posted them out, and one of our members, whose name is Fahim, Mohammed Fahim, he's actually working on an internship with Intellectology, which is a partner organization with Solar Ventures right now, and he's not even in Canada. So the opportunity is volunteer. So because he cannot be paid right now since he's not in Canada, but he's in India, and he's working on a Canadian internship opportunity. Just because one of you guys took an initiative to connect us with an industry that he thought would benefit both the industry as well as PDC. So this is one thing you can do. Another thing, you can always bring your project ideas to life with help from us. We can provide you with resources, we can provide you with guidance, and we can always help you in hiring students that you need for your project, but you don't have those specific set of skills. You can always let us know, and we can help you reach out to all the other faculty of engineering students, and we can always make teams and lead these projects. Then another thing you can do is spread the word. Both these things, it is good. It is as many students do them, the better. So it is always good to spread the word about PDC, and you can let your friends know what we do, and you can let them know to do these two things, so that way we can always have more connections and more opportunities for you guys. I guess we're good. So some awesome info I would like to share with you guys is, one, even if you are not in a co-op officially a co-op program, you can you can apply for co-op jobs, and you can work on them. All you need is, you will need a support letter from Faculty of Engineering, and then to get a co-op visa, you'll need your job offer and that support letter. All this information is available, not right now, but it will be available today. So we have formalized this information in a document, and we'll be posting that document on the PDC website for students section. So if you check on, if you go to the for students section on the PDC website, you will find a co-op / no co-op students internship FAQ there, and by the end of today, so you can have a look there, and you will be able to, it will mostly answer all your queries around this, and if something is not answered, you'll have contact information there. You can always reach out to us. And another important thing is that if you get a paid internship somewhere, that internship in itself is not enough to get a 5902 credit. You can, but you can, work on something outside the normal work provided to you along with that employer, and you can use that project as a to get your 5902 credit. And then again, if you get a volunteer opportunity, you can always use that to get 6 credits for 5902. I guess with this, we are good.